Previously on Ear of the Beholder.
Balmir would roll up, would see an elf in a tree and go, fucking typical.
Hello, comrades.
Oh boy.
My name Oleg. Svetlana tells you that the woman threatened to cut off Oleg's hands, and for payment for not doing so that first visit, she took her wedding band.
Oh, I'm going to promise to get that back for her. I'm going to slam the rope as soon as the last one gets through.
They hear the door slam. Roll for initiative. You blow this guy's brains out.
How much damage did you do?
10.
Holy shit.
He swats the arrow away, calls you a bitch.
I'll show you who a bitch is.
You've killed Haps Biden, lover of Roxanne, and Roxanne will not be pleased.
Never leave an enemy behind you.
We slapped him in the face with a huge gauntlet here, and if we don't go after them, like, I don't know. My main worry is that we're going to, like, walk into a group of 8 of them and we're going to get fucked up. That's my biggest worry.
At the end of session 1, you had finished killing some bandits real good at Oleg's trading post. One of the bandits that you did not kill told you where to find their camp. It is not that far away, and it is on a river.
So here's my plan. I think we should first off have the drow interrogate the guys again, just make sure we get all the information we can from them. Or whoever has the highest intimidate or diplomacy check.
I think I have the highest diplomacy, but I don't appreciate being just completely mixed down to my race.
Sorry, half drow.
Jesus.
I'm speaking out of character right now, but I think we should have Liam or whoever has the highest diplomacy or intimidate interrogate them one last time to make sure we have all the information we can out of them. And then I think we should mount up horses and ride there as fast as we can, sleep, and then hit them in the morning.
Oh yeah, my diplomacy's 7.
Oh, that beats me.
Yeah.
I won.
That's ridiculous.
You son of a bitch.
I'm -2 on both.
As I recall, they'd still be like they were cooperative and scared. Like we're not going to be diplomatic with them. They're going to be intimidated across the board. But
no, because now I can come at them with the open hand.
You want to make them employees? That could work.
No. I closed hand first, and then open hand.
Yeah, we did that. We vaporized their friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now they're very willing to tell us anything.
I could back Liam up.
Liam doesn't need your help.
If you roll high enough, you'd get to aid him in the roll. But I mean, I don't think it's going to help too much. I think it only had like +1 or 2, but it could also hinder. So I think it'd be better just have him roll and have him talk to them and just ask them more questions about the camp and make sure we have as much information out of them as we can.
Get them to draw out the layout of the camp.
As much, yeah, layout of the camp. How many people were there?
Guards and like watches.
Are there traps? Like anything like that?
Well, there's the big scary lady, and I thought there was like supposedly like 12 to 20 like underling people. Because we did interrogate this guy before session ended.
We also should try to evaluate, like, should we be doing this? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, is this worth?
I feel like we landed on it was worth it. I don't think we need to go over that again.
Yeah, and I mean, if we have horses close by, we might be able to run out of there pretty quick if it's like, oh, wow, there's 30 guys. Let's not fucking do this.
I'll wait outside.
Yeah, so do you guys want to jump into character and start interrogating these guys?
Let's do it.
Sure.
All right. You guys want to interrogate? We'll just say you left one alive because I don't want to play 2 people. It's insane.
Yeah. We'll just talk to one of them.
For the sake of its expediency and the fact that I kind of want to see Eric's character do this, I think I'm just going to stand there doing my best diplomacy behind him while he asks questions.
Oh.
Just like a bit of a spook in the background.
P, it's not a good idea for me to ask the questions. People don't really respond well to me.
I wonder why.
I come off abrasive at times. I don't understand it myself. I think you should do the talking here.
I did so much talking last time.
Yeah, but you're obviously good at it.
Just wanted to hear you say it. All right, bring him in.
You're going to him. He's chained outside.
You'll bring him to me.
You're the only people here.
Poilon doesn't get off this stool for less than 30 gold.
Yeah, so Pi can be inside in the tavern, and we can bring one of the guys in.
I imagine if
Maybe
we bring
give
him in,
a beer.
I was gonna say, yeah, I get him a drink and start talking to him. If I'm switching from intimidation with magic to just talking,
Yeah.
Yeah, that might benefit you. Who knows?
yeah. So I wanted them to bring him into the tavern, still with his hands bound in some capacity, but like free-footed and like obviously someone's standing at the door, but like walks into a warm sight of me with alcohol and food, maybe like a crust of bread.
Sure. I think that's going to make him pretty amenable. What do you want to know?
I mean, who's bringing him in? What's going on? Like,
Yeah, like the three of us will bring him into you, and like we'll like walk away a little bit. We're still there to jump in if necessary. Like I have my club ready.
Especially if you've untied his hands so he can eat and drink.
Yeah, I'm close by with my club out.
I'm gonna go stand behind a pylon and just start doing some knife tricks. Very suggestive knife tricks.
sorry, I just want to really quickly get everyone's names in my head again before we start role playing.
I've rolled back up to the top to fucking pull them out.
Eric is Baynard.
Baynard.
Kimple is Balmir.
Ball.
Liam is Pylon. And Taylor is Marcus.
Just Poi is fine.
Most fucking normal name in this whole goddamn group.
Which makes you weird.
Yeah, play a fantasy game. Name yourself after a friend. Cool.
Listen, it's actually a character in a book. Believe it or not.
Fair.
Is that wholesale lifted from a novel?
Fucking right it is.
How do you say the last name?
Devort.
Oh, okay, that's
How do you say the last name?
Devoir, I would assume.
Devoy. Devoir.
And Marcus has the best fucking backstory of all of you. So y'all, with your weird fucking names.
Listen, you don't know my backstory yet.
I know. But what I know of Taylor's is the most useful to me.
You're fucking welcome, DM.
You didn't ask us for knives. Speaking of knives, Marcus, that won't be necessary. We're all friends here.
Uh-huh. Just gonna ignore him.
I address that to the bandit. We're all friends here.
You killed 2 of my compatriots.
They weren't being very friendly, were they?
We were here to collect our taxes.
I pull out the commandment or whatever the fuck, our little...
The writ?
A writ, thank you. I'm to understand taxes are from governing bodies, not entrepreneurs.
And we collect the taxes for the lord of these lands.
And that is...
The Stag Lord.
a barbarian.
Who's to say? He carries the title of lord. He collects taxes and protects his people.
His people are wild folk.
To you?
When's the last time you ate under a roof?
Right now.
Before now. I lean in a little bit, temper, and then back a bit.
Why is eating under a roof the mark of civility?
'Cause it's less fun. Now, hear you me. I'm an outdoorsman. There is nothing I'd rather do than be out and about the way you are. But with the changing of the tide, having these more civilized folk coming in, is it not more agreeable to float on the water instead of under it?
Like the thinly veiled fret. If you can offer me a better deal than what the Stag Lord already does, we might be in business.
Are you on a salary?
Yeah, all I can carry.
I would like to walk up right now, just kind of pin his hand to the thing and just stuff my knife in between his fingers real fucking quick.
You're going to roll for that.
In between the fingers or?
In between the fingers.
Okay.
I don't really give a fuck if I hit him, but
Dex roll.
Sorry, we're
Slash
offering this
R.
guy a job right now?
no.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Plus, would you consider this a sleight of hand move by chance?
Yes.
That's going to be a 21.
Yep, that's good. You put it right between his fingers.
And I would like to lean close into his ear and be like, listen, friend, here's the deal. You get to keep all your hands to use to lift whatever you want to carry. How does that sound?
Marcus,
Listen, Pylon. Shut
our
up.
friend here is merely discussing his terms.
Negotiating.
Tell you what, his hands, and that's a pretty good fucking deal for him. What do you say, buddy?
We haven't even asked your name.
I don't give a fuck about his
Friend.
hands. He's gonna keep his hands.
If we're to call you anything but the handed, what do we call you?
Unhanded soon.
John Hancock. Sorry, John Handcock.
I want
What's
to
that?
I will take. I go by hands.
Hands. That's lucky, I guess.
It's gonna
Oi,
hand soon.
Serendipitous.
Hans, with this writ, we are allowed, if not encouraged, to enforce the new rule in the stolen lands, stealing them back, as it were. And we're not entitled to anything we can carry after the fact. We're entitled to earth and dirt and land, titles. Would you not rather be a duke than a servant to a lord?
It's a pretty hefty offer from someone who has literally no power at the moment. That's DM talking.
Oh yeah,
I want
I
a
will roll. I
persuasion
was gonna say I'll roll a
Yeah.
bluff because this is me saying what I am interpreting the writ to be.
Sure. Bluff it.
Because I think if that's the kind of thing that would rope in a character like Baynard, like a lower bovine kind of intelligence, it might get these like sneaky, oily bandits to like.
I have high intelligence. I just don't talk too well.
Oh no, it doesn't sound like that.
Sorry, you're right. My intelligence is only 9.
So what am I doing for this? Is it
Bluff.
oh, Connor, my bluff is +8.
Roll it.
Oh,
Ooh.
20.
He's super on board.
Just like that.
He'll tell you everything you want to know. He is so interested in your new kingdom that he will sell out his current friends and family for nothing.
Okay. Like, how many people there? Like, are there any traps? Like, what can we expect? Like everything. I want.
Baynard, we'll get there. We're drinking to our agreement first. And I motion for everyone to join us at the table and lay out a piece of parchment while he eats and drinks for him to start kind of mapping out the camp.
I'm gonna take my knife back.
Yeah, so I'm giving him this idea, and I think that bluff, I'd like to tag in on it that like I'll speak with the new guard when they come and see about forgetting these past couple weeks of your life.
I think if you sort of make him, what's the word? I
Deputize?
don't want to say slave.
Indentured.
Vassal?
Yeah, vassal. He's indentured to Oleg and the guards when they show up. I think that's a reasonable thing for now. And of course, John fucking Handcock is now going to be an important character when we come back to it.
That better be his name now, John fucking Hancock.
So Hans,
No. Not Hans. Hands with a D.
I'm saying it as well as I can in the accent.
Gotcha.
John fucking Hancock is what you're looking for.
Hancock. Now, with the information you've given us, and I assume he maps this out for us, obviously when the guard arrives tomorrow, Oleg and will be amenable to the idea of you helping out around here until a writ of your own can arrive by courier.
Yeah, I think he agrees to that. I think that's reasonable with your promise of
Dukedom.
you've essentially turned him into Braun.
Yeah,
Game of Thrones.
he'll get
Yeah.
something to
Yeah, Bandit
flip.
turned Lord eventually, or whatever you've promised him. I'll give you guys all the details on the stuff that he knows about the Bandit camp and his employer and comrades, and then we can
ride out.
figure that out.
And then someone else can
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah, that was a good bluff. I like it.
Thanks.
Again, especially since you have no idea what's happening here.
Yeah, I looked at the rate is pretty much just as like, help us clear out the land. It's ours. And I'm going like, oh, if we do the best job, we get the best reward.
So my first question would be, are they expecting you guys back at a certain time? And what happens if you don't show up right at that time?
Yeah, so they're expecting us back within the next day or two.
Okay.
It's a fairly leisurely pace. We usually take an overnight break and then and get back the day after. But you can do it in a day.
Okay.
Quite simply with these horses, especially since they're not your horses and you can run them into the ground.
Yeah.
No.
We are at not quite the mouth of the Thorn River, but sort of in a clearing where the river meets the forest.
Okay.
I imagine the guard shifts would be something of common knowledge.
Yeah, so that bandit camp is about 12 people.
Minus who we dealt with, the 4 from before?
Correct. There's about 8 left, and at any given time, there's around 4 at the camp. The rest are out collecting their taxes or just regular banditry.
Does Hans continue referring to them as taxes while he makes these explanations?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
It's protection money, right? But mostly just taxes.
Do the 8 people, does that include Roxanne?
It does include Roxanne, yep. She's the leader of the bandit camp.
Okay, Jen, who or what is the Stag Lord?
Who's Jin?
John, he's being an ass.
Ah,
Jin Handscock?
yes. The Stag Lord. He's he's the big cheese.
Does he at the camp or where is he?
Oh no, he's in his fort.
He has a fort.
He's got a roof and everything.
There's a fort somewhere.
Yes.
Does he worship Erastil? Why did he take the name of Stag Lord?
I really couldn't tell you much. He's sort of my boss's boss. Haven't met the guy.
But you collect money for him.
Well, I collect taxes.
Supposedly taxes.
Baynard, to be fair, we're out here with a letter.
There's some middle management.
We haven't met the king. Come on, Baynard.
You haven't met the king. Adorable.
You have met the king?
Maybe.
Roll bluff.
I've met the lords of my land.
Yeah.
I reckon this Stag Lord fancies himself higher than a lord, Baynard.
We may have to educate him.
Hans does not care anymore. Hans is like full board. Fuck them. I'm in.
So he just knows that this guy's has a fort somewhere,
Mhm.
and then they give him money. He doesn't know much else about him.
Sorry, can we rename John? Like how we've now come into his lands, we can give him a good Christian name. But in this instance, it's got a lot of fucking apostrophes and shit because we all picked fantasy ass names.
What do you want to rename him to?
Oh, I couldn't possibly be the one. Thierry. Just like Tiri. Thierry Florin.
What?
A good gnomish name.
No, he's not gnomish. He's human.
He will be what I say he is.
No, John Hancock. I like that one. I'm keeping it.
Now, can we agree that his first name is Johnhand? And his last name is Cock? He's got a little crest of a rooster. Just being smacked.
Sure. John Hand. Last name Cock.
It's a very bandity name.
Johnhand.
Yeah.
Feels like a waste, honestly.
Yeah, you've put this onto the one bandit you've captured and can essentially lied to that he may one day be a lord
What a good lord.
or a duke or whatever.
Little cock keep.
So, is there anything else we should know about the camp that he would tell us?
Sorry, I keep getting distracted.
To be fair, I keep distracting you.
I don't think there are any traps. There are some logs that they keep near the path that could possibly be knocked into you. There's a watch post that they keep an eye out around for the area. But it's pretty similar to Oleg's place, just without walls, really.
Is there like a way to like sneak up on it, sneak up on the outpost so they don't see us? Like sneak up on the watchtower so they don't see us coming?
If there's no walls, we can come from the fucking forest. Just right out this side.
Yeah, there's no walls. There's definitely some places you could sneak in, but he also suggests hanging out for a little bit and sort of watching. See where they're looking and see what they're doing, because it changes depending on who's watching.
Okay.
Right? They're bandits. They're not necessarily super intelligent, and they're fucking lazy.
They're not really probably expecting us to like walk out.
Correct. They're expecting their guys coming back.
Yeah, and this is more of like it's their biggest meeting point outside of while they're out on their runs, but it's not their like actual fort. Like it's not where the Stag Lord is. It's just where this one branch kind of meets occasionally.
Yeah, again, as far as this guy's aware, this is bandit camp.
Just that though, it's a camp, not a
It's not a permanent structure, no. There's some tables and stuff. Yeah, he doesn't know much about the Stag Lord beyond he exists, and he has a fort. Where that is, who else is there, if there's anyone else even there, if there's even a Stag Lord, he doesn't know.
How are the taxes taken to him? Does just Roxanne do it by herself, or?
I haven't thought about that. I'd say
she takes a cart with a lantern on the front, just a single red light that she puts on.
Oh, Jesus.
No, she does take them herself. He doesn't know how long she's gone for. He's usually out collecting taxes and so on.
Who else do they collect taxes from?
Trappers. There's a couple small towns along the edges of the sort of known world here that they like to raid.
Okay.
Pretty much just anyone they come across. There are people traveling through here. There are cities on the
Oh, so they also just waylay people too. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, highwaymen.
Highway woman.
Do you guys have any other questions?
No.
Okay, I killed John now.
No.
I'm just
Johnhand.
No,
Damn.
I don't do that.
We put so much work
My
into this
son.
character.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but like, you'd know of looking at me, I'm clearly, I think, the youngest in this party. So the idea that like I've just swindled this man is amusing to me in a way I can't really express.
I like that it works for the king now. I'm on board.
Yeah.
I like how we got here.
Another cog for the wheel. Another gear for the cog.
So yeah, my recommendation is we just make for all speed and get to this place as soon as we can. Sleep out in the country, and then I'll prepare some spells, and we go from there. What do you guys think?
You wouldn't have to wait. You're only about 9-10 hours away, and it is still morning. Like, you guys killed those bandits in 30 seconds flat.
Yeah, I want to have my spells for the fight, so I want to get there, get kind of close, sleep for the night with no fire. Don't let them know we're close by, and then get the jump on them right in the morning.
Let's say we made this with that idea in mind. We had this meeting over like a late lunch. So we waited most of the day to kind of scare him out, shackled up to get Johnhand ready for questioning. And now we're ready to leave.
Yeah, I think it'd be like we would leave at just like right after lunch. We would leave.
Yeah, get there in the evening, scope it out while there's a little bit of light for those human folk.
Yeah, we might still be like an hour or two away, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I would view it.
So we're done interrogating.
I'm done. I don't think I have any other questions. Do you guys?
Nope.
Okay, so we get to do our first travel.
Halls.
I'm horrified.
We're moving across 2 hexes. You guys ready?
I am.
What's the roll for getting eaten by a bear? God, I hope we hit that.
You don't roll anything. I roll.
Oh, how naive that it would be only a bear, not some sort of preface bear like bug or owl.
So, as you travel through this forest, you're moving at a pretty good clip, not to kill the horses, but to get there in good time. You pass through a small clearing in the shape of an arrow, and from a distance you hear lots of moaning, slightly high-pitched, almost sickly. And as you enter this clearing, you see large moon radishes and 4 kobolds lying on the ground, groaning and holding their stomach.
Oh, they're high.
As you come into the clearing, they jump to their feet and circle the radish field, I guess. Patch, perfect, thank you.
Our radish patch kids.
Yes, they circle the radish patch and start hissing and growling.
Remind me, kobold smaller than a man?
Oh, yeah. They're like 2 feet tall, halfling size.
Okay.
Can I do like a check on the radish to see what it is?
Sure. Knowledge nature?
Nature?
Maybe farming. What do you got? Do you have something that's meaningful?
No, I got like nothing. I have survival.
I've got a GED.
I rolled a 13. So there'll just be a straight 13.
Straight 13.
Yeah, I don't have any nature checks.
Sorry, I'm looking them up because it doesn't really tell me.
Okay.
I thought moon radishes are it's like skooma in Skyrim and shit. It's like a natural, it's like weak ass mushrooms.
I believe you. Yeah, I think we can make that.
And they're like sitting there having a bad trip.
I think they've just overeaten.
Oh, okay.
They're greedy. They're large radishes and small creatures. But I'll say they're like salvia. How's that?
Okay, yeah.
Quick 15-minute trip. But also delicious. 2 kobolds.
Uncooked, there's a trip.
They're just a food source. They're not anything special or weird.
No, just a food source.
Okay.
But they're very, very obviously protective of it.
Can we go around at all? Like, is there any reason to fight these kobolds?
Yeah, they're fucking kobolds.
The sheer sexual thrill.
I don't have any spells left, really. And, like, I could shoot some arrows at them, but, like...
Baynard, if we kill these kobolds, we have a place to rest.
Okay. Are we gonna... Do you want to try to talk to them first? Like, what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, I think they don't speak common, though, do they?
You don't know that yet.
They look like big Komodo dragons. I wouldn't expect them to speak English. Common.
Kobolds,
No, they're more humanoid. They stand on 2 legs.
yeah, but they're lizardy.
Yeah, so Komodo dragon that stands on 2 legs.
I'm gonna sit up in my stirrups and, like, wave and... Hail and well met, friends!
Son of a bitch.
Just gonna get my hand crossbow.
What are you waving with?
My right hand.
No, we left hand back at the camp.
They hiss and they make some guttural noises and they pack tighter, closer to the radishes.
Ugh.
And I'm going to stand up again and... We don't want your radishes.
Now, sorry, are they armored?
Not really. Some leather armor.
Okay, they're clothed. We can speak to them in some way.
Weapons?
They're clothed. They've got their spears. One of them's got some pouches on his belt.
I'll try. This is a crapshoot. I'm gonna hiss and grunt back at them with a diplomacy check.
Oh boy.
See if I picked up anything on the road. That is still a 9.
Ooh.
Or no, sorry, a 10.
Yeah. All right. They're confused, but not necessarily angry.
I can work with that. Less agitated is my wheelhouse. Does anyone speak kobold?
Yeah, let me just pull up my kobold dictionary.
Well, they don't speak kobold.
Oh, they speak infernal, don't they?
No, they're draconic. They're dragons.
Draconic. I think I speak draconic. 1 sec.
While that's going on, can I do a perception for any traps they may have laid or anything I might notice?
Yeah, please do.
I see here written on my sheets, Elven and Common. Are either of those draconic?
No.
No. And neither are a mix of draconic either.
Son of a bitch.
Ball, you see nothing of note. You see a bunch of radishes and some middle-sized lizards guarding them.
Roger.
They start pointing to the trees, sort of gesturing in a move-on sort of fashion.
Oh, they're cute.
I'm going to get off my horse.
Nope, don't do this.
I'm going to pick up a rock, and I'm going to cast light onto the rock.
Okay.
And I'm going to slowly walk towards them with like this lighted up rock in my hand.
Did you do this secretly, or did they watch you light it up?
They see me do the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to slowly walk like I'm offering like a gift.
So as you cast, it was light you said you cast on the rock?
Yeah.
As you cast light on the rock, they all shield their eyes and start hissing angrily.
Okay.
How bright is this light?
I mean, it's daylight right now, right? So it really wouldn't affect the light too much.
Okay. It's about daylight brightness.
Yeah, like it bumps up the light level by like 1, but if it's already daylight, it doesn't really do it. It's like a candle almost.
Okay. Okay, so they're less angry about it and more just like kind of covering their eyes.
It's kind of like it's glowing is what it's like.
Yeah.
They've also got lizard eyes.
They're not interested. They keep pointing at the trees and hissing angrily.
Then I back up and I like just toss it into the woods.
All right.
It's like, okay. And I back up. I don't have anything else I want to give to them. So I'm going to back up and then just kind of like look over my shoulders like, guys, what do you want to do here?
Let's just leave. They're not interested in us.
Should we be leaving?
I want to roll perception. I want to see if they have anything on them in their armor or anything that makes me think stag. I just see this being something where they sneak up behind us to serve their lord.
Get rolling.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't think I've...
So 1.
You see no lizards. They've disappeared.
blinked
You are
for...
blind.
Oh, I cast dark on my eyes.
No, you don't see anything stag-shaped at all.
Okay.
They're lizards.
They haven't outright attacked us. I don't feel like we need to worry about them. I think we should just go.
Definitely something to keep in mind when we make camp, though.
Connor, I'd like to like mark this like on my map because I have a map making kit. So I want to mark this location on my map. I might want to come back here.
Okay.
Check out all these dope radishes.
You're almost assuredly going to be coming back here anyways. You are like 12 miles out from Oleg's.
Yeah, like it's not far. But I think let's save ourselves for the next fight, and we just wave these kobolds a nice fond farewell and head off.
I pull out the writ.
And what does the writ say?
This time, the writ. I am. How am I going to do this through gestures?
I'm back. We're still away from like we're pretty far away from him, right, Connor?
Yeah. You're across the clearing.
Tell me if I can do this in any way, or I'll drop it. But like, is there any way I can hold up the big official-looking paper and charades them into helping us, like joining us?
I don't think so.
Not right.
Okay.
No.
I will have
You
to
guys
learn
have
Draconic.
a pretty serious language barrier.
Okay, I'm cool to move on. How about you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we should just leave.
Cool. You ride through the clearing, ignoring the small angry lizards, and they go back to eating their drug shrooms.
That's fantastic.
I spent far too much time preparing that fight.
Well, as a dungeoneering dwarf, I might know that these lizards are inherently cowardice, and they wouldn't chase us if we ran.
Yeah, I mean, you can relay that information.
We are not running. We are amicably parting as ships in the night.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
You sound like bullshit, Marcus.
Shut up, Pylon.
All right, you're slipping into the Scottish.
It's tough. It is tough to keep out of my voice.
It's been good so far, though. It sounds like you worked on it.
I legitimately have worked on my Irish accent.
Now I feel bad for not working on mine.
What's an accent?
Oi.
It's the little thing that goes over the E.
Okay, so you pass through that one without any major combat. You have your first sort of encounter with some of the creatures of the
And
stolen lands.
we immediately happen upon another pod of kobolds because I'll be damned, Connor worked hard on that combat.
No, I'm not upset if you don't kill everything you see. That might be useful to you in the future, or it might bite you in the ass. Who knows?
Boys, I'm thinking back to my dwarven college days, and I'm remembering that the kobolds, they're normally cave dwellers, so there's probably a hidden cave around here somewhere we can try and find. Probably chock
that's why
full
it's
of
marked on
things.
the map. Like, we're coming back here.
Yeah, because they hate the sun, so if they're in the sun, I'm a dwarf, I know this, they're cave dwellers.
Aren't you like a natural enemy of kobolds?
No, I hate orcs. That is racist.
What skill set did you pick, Eric, that lets you have the bestiary open?
Dwarven. I wouldn't have said anything, but they hang out in caves, and I am a dwarf.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Yeah, no, I think that's reasonable.
That's very
I
reasonable.
wouldn't have said anything.
What's your knowledge dungeoneering?
+4.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. That's a pretty reasonable thing to know. They're pretty low-level creatures. Everyone sort of knows what kobolds are.
Right. I won't keep the bestiary open for everything we do, but I super needed a picture because I wasn't getting it.
Oh no, they look like fun little armadillo mans.
Yeah, they're
adorable. Like they're the coolest
Yeah.
little goblin creature, like standing.
they're like slightly angrier Agumon.
I super thought when you said Cobalt, we were having a Pokemon discussion because Radish is also a Pokemon, and that took me a minute to pull out of that.
What Pokemon is Radish?
Isn't there fucking... Hold on.
There's Hoppish. It's like a little like floating radish.
Oddish. You mean Oddish.
Or Oddish. I'm stupid. There's also Oddish.
Yeah, that's the one, Oddish. But that's not the point. The dwarf wouldn't know that.
The dwarf doesn't know about Pokemon.
I'd have to roll for it, but we can move on.
Yeah, we haven't discussed that part of the world yet. That's a different continent.
Fantastic beasts and how to fit them in your pocket.
Anyways, you guys pass these kobolds. They are, relieved, it seems, and they go back to Munchin. You are now moving through the forest. You are, let's call it, an hour away from the camp as nightfall hits. What do you do?
Personally, I think this is probably a good spot. Just we're not in probably like a normal scouting range.
I'm gonna give you a survival roll for like our campsite to see like how good of a spot I can find.
Sure.
13 in total.
13 total. Anyone else have survival that they want to assist with?
I have a pretty decent survival. Oh no, that's only +1. That's not happening.
Alright, +1.
All right, yeah. 19.
19.
Holy shit.
All right. Through your combined efforts, you find a reasonable little copse of trees. You are protected on 2 sides and open to some small clearings on 2 other sides. There's no obvious tracks or anything nearby. Nothing that would indicate anyone's been through here recently.
I need a rest. I've used some of my performance and some of my I guess cantrips don't really count, but I would rather take a later watch after I can have at least a... How are we doing this? Are short rests gonna recoup us, or are long rests what we need?
Depends on your class.
I only
and
need a
skills.
short rest so I can take the first and last watches.
I don't really need... Like, I need to rest, but I don't need...
I'll take first watch. Oh no, I've got night vision. I should be a later watch. Ugh.
Go to fucking sleep, Pylon.
Oh, okay. I'll take the last watch, just so I can make sure I have my stuff back, and I'm sure Eric needs to as well.
Yeah, I need to rest to get my spells back.
What do we want to do? 2 full watches, or like 4 different individuals?
We really need a short rest is what, 6 hours?
Yeah, we'll call it 4 to 6.
What? Oh, right. Sorry, I'm stuck in 5th edition. Short rest is like an hour.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, short,
Yeah.
like half an hour.
Oh,
Whoa.
I'm thinking of like real life. Whatever it is, I can take the first 6 hours, sleep on the back 6, and hope I get to sleep.
12
We're
hours.
not spending 12 hours here, you dwarven fuck.
8 to 8? What time is it now? Where's the sun?
It's about nightfall, 9 p.m.
I can do like a 3-hour shift. It's fine. We'll do 3 watches. Okay? Mr. Dwarf will go first. I'll go second. And
Williams will go last, and
Done.
I'll sleep through the night.
Baynard, I think you mean.
Sorry. There's so many names. And I really don't care much for any of you.
Solid plan. I'll take the first watch.
Okay.
And then Eric and I can double up on the last one.
Give me a roll.
Perception 19.
Nothing happens. Second watch.
Was me, I do believe. That's going to be a 21.
21? Nothing happens.
Cool.
Your last watch?
Last watch is me and Baynard.
All right. Baynard, what's your...
With our powers combined.
Can you roll right now?
Yep, perception roll.
I rolled a 3 on the dice.
My perception is +7, so 17.
My perception's 3.
So 6.
6.
6 and 17?
Fuck.
We
We are all rested, though.
You are.
So we're ready for whatever band of kobolds followed us.
We're about to get chunked.
Well, I'm sleeping.
2 of you are currently asleep. Hang on. Nothing happens.
Fuck you, Connor.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we do spend our entire watch jumpy and like, what was that?
Yeah. You hear a bunch of rustling.
Why didn't we let one of the guys with a sword stay awake with us?
Baynard's got a sword, doesn't he?
No, I got a club and a bow. I'd have my bow ready.
Got a chipper can-do attitude.
It's his sharp wit.
I don't think Baynard has a sharp wit.
No.
I said that in the accent, saying it to him.
Were we getting up at first light or like before first light so we can attack the base at first light?
We're watching at first light. We're not attacking.
Cool.
So remember, you're about an hour away, so you want to get up about an hour before sunrise then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we did that, and that's now.
Yeah, so it was a relatively uneventful night somehow.
Okay, I think we should mount up and get going. Oh, Connor, just so you know, I have my donkey with me too.
No, you don't,
Why not?
because that would have slowed you down.
We were hard riding.
Fine.
You would have left it, I imagine.
I love my donkey.
I know you want your donkey, but the donkey is a fucking piece of shit.
Fine.
So mean to the donkey immediately.
The donkey inherits the traits of Baynard, and no one likes Baynard, so.
I was going to say Baynard and the donkey are running from a life of crime, where Baynard didn't commit any crimes, but the donkey like murdered someone.
Sure.
But Carl. Oh, is the donkey's name Carl?
Me and my donkey. Bodoc.
Ah, that's lame. All right. Let's get cracking.
Okay. So, you roll up within... How close do you guys want to get?
5 feet.
No. Is there a tree line?
I want to take it really cautiously. Go really slow, even if we're not mounted right now.
Can we back up just a quick sec to breakfast, so to speak? What is our plan? Are we killing these people, or are you going to recruit another fucker?
We're looking at the camp. We're just seeing the comings and goings to see how most effectively to murder all of the bandits, because we are on a schedule and we shouldn't even be doing this.
I just want to know our end plan with this. Is either kill everything or your fucking recruitment bullshit.
One recruitment, one time I did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
1 for 1.
Yeah, that's all of the times right now.
Oh, listen, and I look at Marcus and I pull out the red.
Do not pull that shit with me, boy.
Question: who at this little campfire we have can read?
I can.
I think we all can.
I put the red away.
Can you read?
Yes.
So are we approaching from the forest or from the clearing? Or from the kind of the split?
So the way you guys are coming in, it's all forest. You're coming in from the sort of northeast corner. You can go around. You can cross the river and come around farther side. But for the most part, you're coming at it through some trees.
Make it work from a combat plan. So I will suggest to the group, I am horrendous at stealth. I am wearing a bag of empty cans as armor. So say like whatever reasonable distance that no one would ever hear me, say 120 feet out, I will guard the back of us. Like I'll take watch as you guys scope, but remaining close enough that I'm in no way splitting the party, but I'm maintaining watch, but not stealthing around.
I want to put it out there that Pylon has a low stealth stat, but he refuses to believe that. I think because of like his complexion and the fact that he's wearing like leather and like leaf color and all that kind of stuff, and he's just generally dark. You
look stealthy compared to me, so I believe in you.
But that's the thing. So I think I'm realistically going to get closer than.
We all think that. How you roll is up to you, buddy. We all think you're stealthy. I am not, so I'm taking a watch to make sure nothing rustles up on us.
There's a gap between us and like the wall, right?
There's no walls.
No walls. Okay, there's a gap between the tree line and the camp, correct?
Yeah, it's not like immediately against these trees.
All right, so
you've got probably about 60 feet.
So realistically, we want to leave Paul. He's going to stay back probably about 100 feet inside the tree line, while most of us, those that want to sneak towards the actual edge of the trees, sneak up to take a look at the camp. Correct? Because we don't want to actually get into the camp.
More or less. I'll be a bit close than that, but yes, that's the idea. I'll keep an eye for the back of us while you guys are scoping out. I won't get within earshot of the camp.
It's broad fucking daylight.
It's before first light, I thought was when we were doing this.
No,
you're getting there at sunrise.
Okay, sorry, I just didn't want to be like, or instead of me sneaking, I suggest. Yeah.
Yeah, let me just cast Impenetrable Darkness. That's gonna go swimmingly.
I didn't know if I ever remembered I did that cool thing last time. And so
we should also tie the horses up a distance that if the horses make noises that they won't hear the horses.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah.
Leave the horses with Vale, Paul.
You guys get to the tree line. Balmir hangs back to not make too much noise. I want a perception check from those of you at the tree lines and a stealth check from those of you at the tree lines.
Perception is 10. Stealth is 13.
My stealth is 26. And my perception is 16.
I got 21 on perception.
Balmir, perception, unnatural 20.
All right. Stealth checks.
Marcus, stealth check, 26.
13.
9.
Ooh.
You said you were good at stealth.
You wouldn't know I fucked up yet. Hush.
It's true, you're about 60 feet back?
You're right. No, you're right. You're right. I don't know anything.
Yeah, what is the effective range on an unsplit party?
Can I stop him?
No, he's already rolled.
Yeah, I honestly think I would get too close.
Okay, give me a couple minutes to read this because I was not planning on them ambushing you.
At least make it fun.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You better come back and ask me how I fall into the clearing.
But they would be close enough to see, like, if they all started moving to ambush. I think they'd notice that.
Would they see me? I'm pretty fucking sneaky right now.
Yeah, they're just gonna ambush. We can sacrifice one person.
I was gonna say, realistically, this becomes I fall into their camp, and it becomes you guys using that as a surprise round.
I don't know. If you get arrested, I count that as splitting the party, and I might have to mercy kill you from here.
What deity is that will let you split our fucking party?
The super god deity. Never split the party.
It's so much fun, though. Have you ever actually done it?
No, because you get murdered immediately, which is rightfully so. Oh, you wait till I DM fucking round 5 with Pokemon.
I have the book for Pokemon. Don't even test me.
One guy's like, I go to the bathroom. Dead. Don't split the party.
Okay, so there is a bandit on the watchtower. The good news is he's the only one there right now.
He sees us, right?
He sees Pylon, and he immediately reaches for his horn.
Would I percept that he got...
I got it. Here, wait one sec, Connor. I also got a really good perception roll.
Yep, which was?
I got 21, so I think I see him as he sees me, maybe?
You see each other. Yep, definitely.
Okay.
He's reaching for his horn.
And I'm reaching for my bow.
Do I have a chance to fire my arrow at him?
What was your perception?
10.
You do not see him.
With my perception of 16, do I see this happen?
You do not see him.
I was further back, but I had a natural 20. Would I catch this?
You had a natural 20?
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural, no. You do not see him.
Lame.
Do I see Pylon, though?
Yeah, you see Pylon.
Do I see Pylon's going for his bow?
You do.
I would like to move away from Pylon.
Yeah, we can resolve that as the horn goes off.
Wait, no, I see him, he sees me. Don't I get a chance to do something?
Yeah, you both pull your things out.
And as he puts his bandity, calloused, sun-chapped lips to it, I'm going to shoot him.
Okay, and in the time it takes for that arrow to reach him, even if you do hit him, he blows the horn.
Okay, I'm still going to shoot at him.
Yep, take a shot.
Were you not weapons ready before this?
I probably... Oh, yeah, that would have been smart to have said that.
Fucking amateur.
Say what?
Say that we had our weapons at the ready.
It would have been, yeah.
Although, trying to sneak, being all cocksure about it.
So you've rolled a 2.
Yeah, I miss him anyways.
You definitely miss. So the horn goes off, and I want you guys to roll for initiative.
Baynard has an 18.
Thank you.
I've got a big nasty 5.
Balmer 19.
18 for Marcus.
In the resounding silence after the horn blows and the thunk of my arrow hitting just like a beam in the watchtower a couple feet below, and all the heads of the bandits turn to me, I go, oh, well, that's not a deer.
Mm-hmm.
Moving way the fuck away from this dipshit.
So Balmir's definitely going first here, and he is the furthest away.
How far am I specifically?
You are 120 feet away.
Oh, you're a good man.
Why's that?
Well, 121 feet and it gets awkward.
And it's pretty much a straight line. There's a stump in your way, but you're heading that way anyways.
Perfect.
Make him roll a dex save.
Not yet. So the horn goes off, and Ball, what do you do?
Spin around, see the horn, take a shot.
Take a shot.
I didn't say I was ready, so I'll use my move action as... Are we in the weird thing, or is this just a regular turn?
This is a regular turn.
Use my move action to load a bolt and take a shot at the tower. 120 feet, I am within my range.
You are in the woods, though. I'm going to give you a -2.
I'll take -2. -2 to hit?
For your roll, yeah.
Roger. I'll roll up. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits the guy. Damage? Oh, for fuck's sake.
No. Why would you?
A fucking 50 cal from the middle of the woods.
Oh, boy.
Hear the thunder.
So that's 13 damage.
Yep, 13 damage.
Out of a possible 14.
Gentlemen, I am miles away, so I won't be helpful for the next little bit. I have little feet. I can't go far.
Wait, do you actually have a gun?
Guns are way less effective.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even have the advanced weapons guide open. Jesus.
I don't. I just... Wait, okay, so I must have just like not heard what you said. What did you just fire at this man?
The heaviest crossbow they make, which is why it takes a move action to load. And even that's with feet. It would take you a day and a half to load my weapon.
You should use your hands.
That would take me 5 turns to run up and smack him. With a dex save.
13 damage.
Fuck.
13 damage obliterates this man.
I feel a little bad.
Does it look like maybe to anyone looking that maybe it was my bow? Like they saw me and we could still keep the illusion alive that it's just me?
No, they see a short, or I guess a medium-sized elf, dark elf type thing, fire a bow, miss wildly, and then a crossbow bolt comes flying through the trees, buries itself in this man's neck, and he falls over the edge of the tower. Horn clatters to the ground. It is now someone else's turn. Not Marcus. That was a different combat. No, it is Marcus. Marcus's turn.
What is my current position in relative to the stupid elf?
You were about 10 feet behind him.
Behind him? Okay.
Yeah, you were following him into the camp, yes?
I was going to stop at the tree line, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I would like to immediately move perpendicular away from him, like off to the left, just nope.
So not the Indiana Jones school of movement.
No.
Good.
How far can I get, like, without being stealthily? I'm not engaging in combat this round. I would like to just move the fuck away. Way the fuck away.
You're going to roll another stealth check.
This is gonna...
And it determines your speed, determines how far you can go. If you want to do a full run action, you move twice your speed, I believe.
Full run action, I believe it's actually 120 feet according to this.
You can't really do that in difficult terrain, though. You got trees and shit.
Yeah.
So that's a 19 for stealth.
Yeah, that's still okay.
My move speed is 30, so I'm willing to sacrifice, like, I guess my action to do more movement. So 60 feet?
I'll give you 60 feet. Yeah.
I'm just going to move off to the left, find a decent spot, and just, if there's a way on my next turn that I feel confident and able to sneak into the camp, I will.
Okay. So that moves you pretty much to the edge of the river. It takes you just outside the tree line.
I would like to say inside the tree line edge.
Okay. So we'll leave you just inside the tree line, just before the river. And Baynard.
So what do I see right now? Like, I'm not really sure what I'm...
You see an empty clearing with some large tree stumps. You see the edge of a tower around a tree. That's about 120 feet away.
And that's where the guy died?
Sorry, it's about 100 feet away. Yeah, that's where the guy, was eviscerated.
Okay.
Because you guys don't do anything half-assed. And you see nothing else.
Is there tents or anything? Like, where are the rest of the bandits? Do I see any other bandits?
You don't see any other bandits. Do a perception check, but you don't see any other bandits. And we'll see what that perception check gives you.
14.
14. You see a smoldering fire in the middle of that clearing, with some benches around it. But again, no bandits.
Is there tents? Like,
no tents.
Okay, so it's just an open clearing with no one present, really.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just ready in action. If I see a bandit, I'll fire an arrow at them.
Okay. And next we have me. I'm going to do some Fog of War stuff here. And it is now Pig's turn.
Just play is fine. So aside from the corpse, I see no enemies.
You see no enemies.
I'm gonna... How do I want to play this? I think I'm gonna step towards the center of the clearing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use one of my innate racial spells, Fairy Fire, which is just gonna make me burst into like a glow.
You walked into a clearing without being able to see any enemies and lit yourself on fire.
Flaming fairy, I believe he said specifically.
Fairy Fire.
Hold on. My understanding of Fairy Fire, just before you get any further, is to highlight targets within the area.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's the opposite of what we were doing.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to call out fire at will.
Jesus Christ.
And that'll be my turn.
Huh. All right. Back to Ball.
Do I see anybody illuminated?
Yeah, you see this glowing dude. Your buddy.
Well, I thought he said it illuminates targets.
But he did it on himself.
He targeted himself.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
We have walked into what looked like an empty camp, and we need some sort of lead on where someone is. I have a plan. Just let it play out.
Oh.
Sure. All right. So, point of clarification, if I would have to use a move to load, but can I use my attack move to load, or is it 1 for 1? Like, could I load a bolt and then run 20 feet, or would I have to do one or the other?
No, I'll give you both.
All right. Load a bolt, run 20 feet towards the action, and that's it.
So that puts you at the edge of the forest.
What?
You were 20 feet in the forest.
I thought he was 120 feet in the forest.
No. He was 120 feet from the tower.
All right. Forest edge. I'll take that. That's a turn.
Marcus.
Still don't see anyone, correct?
I don't know. Do you?
I would like to know if I see anybody.
Don't roll, just lie.
No.
You see down the river someone sprinting towards the clearing. It is not towards you. It is perpendicular to you. Oh, sorry, parallel to you.
But I don't see any bandit movement inside the supposed camp.
No, you just see someone sprinting towards the clearing. Whether that's a bandit or not is kind of up to you to determine.
What does this person look like?
It is pretty far away, but you see 2 axes on their back, and they're moving at a pretty good tilt, and they're slender.
Oh, slender.
And they're running right towards the center of the encampment?
They're running towards the clearing, yes.
All right.
There are some trees between you and them, though.
How far away are these trees?
You are a couple 100 feet from this person.
I'm not worried about the person anymore. What about these trees that are between me and this person? Am I understanding that correctly?
Oh, no, sorry. It was between Pylon and this person, because Pylon has lit himself on fire and said, shoot me.
Can I read you what it does?
I know it's just a glowing target, but...
Not even. I shed light as a candle. Pale glow surrounds and outlines the subjects who shed light as candles.
And then you shouted.
Anyways, not your turn. Marcus.
My entire goal is to sneakily get into the camp. So, believing I'm sneaky, I would like to continue towards the camp now. I believe that I am out of the supposed line of sight of the glowing motherfucker.
Yep. Roll another stealth check, and you're going to move essentially diagonally back towards where you were before, but now south as well. Ooh, that's a 12.
Ooh.
That one's rough, bud.
That's a bad one. But I think I'm sneaky.
Yeah, you don't know how well you've done at this point.
Very, very sneaky, sir.
So sneaky. Nope.
But do you want to do a full...
Believing that no one is paying attention to me?
You're Naruto running.
In the river? Oh, Naruto running. Yes. Yeah, I'll do 60 feet.
Okay.
Sorry, is there any kind of, like, tree or shrubbery between...
Yeah, so this is going to put you right into the tree line on the east side of the clearing. So you are now kitty corner to where you were before.
Okay.
Still covered.
Perfect.
Baynard, what's going on?
Do I see that guy?
No, there's a shit ton of trees. You see glowing black elf.
So I don't see anything. Right?
Nope, nothing yet.
Okay, am I at the edge of the woods?
Yeah, you're at the edge of the woods. You're pretty much next to Ball.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay close to the edge of the woods with my bow, and if anyone if I see a bandit come in, I'm gonna shoot them. Already in action again.
Yep, sounds good. Okay, so there are 2 large piles of logs beside the tower. They begin rolling downhill.
I presume we're downhill of the tower then?
You are downhill of the tower. It's not a particularly steep hill, but these are still very large logs.
Are they threatening like me and Baal?
No, they're threatening Mr. Glowing Elf.
Okay.
What's up?
I don't even care then.
And it is now Balmir's turn.
Excellent. So there was an axe guy running at Pylon.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Okay.
And it is not in your visible range.
Interesting.
There's trees in the way.
Okay. I will see those logs and not want to run into that. How far was Pylon from the tree line?
He's now about 60 feet. He moved into the middle of the clearing.
Oh, good lord. Perception to see if I see anything, and then I'm going to let those logs bang up against the tree.
Yep, go for it.
19 on perception.
You see a figure way, way, way back behind where those logs were rolling. They are sort of stooped, kind of hiding, but you can make them out.
Would they be within 360 feet?
Jesus, yes.
Fuck.
What is the range on that? Is it 360 feet?
It gives me like points up to 1200 as a minus 14 to hit.
Okay.
360 is plus 0 to hit.
What?
But if obviously we can tamper that down if you want. I'm just going off of the sheet here.
Yeah, I'm giving you a -4 because they're in cover, but fucking Christ, that is huge.
So for this one, give me 0. So D20, no modifier is -4. Roger.
We're doing simple cover?
Yeah, just for now.
Ah, fuck.
Just to get through this.
Lane, did you see your short bow is 1d6?
Yeah, 1d6. I don't think any plus to damage. Let me pop back over to it.
That would be on you, but the weapon itself is 6 to hit.
Yeah, you definitely don't hit.
I didn't move, so did I? Yeah, I'll take this move action to reload. And then that is me.
Sure.
So I didn't see that guy?
You did not.
Even with him firing an arrow at him, I can't also fire an arrow?
It's not your turn yet.
But I ready in action.
You did ready in action. You're correct. Yes, you can see him.
Okay, so I can fire now?
Yeah, what's your range?
110 feet increments.
Okay, so he is 200 feet away.
Okay, so it'll be in my second range.
And a -4 for cover.
So -6 in total.
Good luck.
No.
Cool.
I rolled a 7, so that's
Yeah.
9 minus 6 is 3.
Yeah.
I don't think his armor's 3.
Definitely not. Okay, then it is Marcus's turn. You are at the east edge of the clearing, and you are about 60 feet from the glowing elf, and you don't see anybody at the moment.
How far am I from the camp now? The clearing?
You're at the edge of the clearing, and you're 60 feet from the center where the fire pit is.
Oh, well, that wasn't what I thought. Are there tents or anything?
Nope, no tents.
Any kind of sheltering things?
No, there's tables around the fire pits, and then you are no longer able to see the tower because you are blocked by a tree. I mean, overall, it's a very poorly placed tower.
It's a very poorly placed. All right. So I still don't see anybody, correct?
No, you don't see anybody. You have the ability to move into the clearing and see what these guys are shooting at, but that's up to you. You do see, arrows and bolts fly in one direction.
One direction. From
the worst direction. From your guys.
My guys only.
So for all you know, they're just laying fucking waste, as they usually do.
Suppressing fire.
I would like to, is it possible for me to move, further around the clearing? So, I'm coming from the opposite direction of my supposed party?
You're already coming, so they're coming from the north, and you're coming in from the east now, from your running around?
Yes, I would like to, if I could, I would like to move even further to the south. Is that possible?
Yeah, so you can move through this, there's a little tree clearing here that you could move straight through towards that tower.
I don't necessarily want to move towards the tower, though. I don't want to get closer. I would like to maintain, a circle around, so to speak. Or does that involve having, going over the river? Yeah,
well, by doing that, you're going to put yourself in open air
towards
the tower. Yeah. Or you can sneak through the trees towards the tower and maintain.
I will sneak through the trees towards the
Yeah. I'm going to keep you at the edge of the clearing as well.
Yep.
So.
Is that a full 60 movement, or is that a...
Yeah, because you're moving through some rough terrain. It's going to be a full move turn.
Okay.
Hi, audience. I just wanted to take a moment to address you directly. Thank you for listening to the second episode of the Ear of the Beholder podcast. We're more excited than we were before, even though you haven't heard any of these yet, because we're releasing the first 3 all at the same time. But every hour we get closer to finally getting these out. This is usually the part of the podcast where you might hear ads. No one's giving us money at the moment. We're not going to hawk any underwear or food boxes or mattresses or audiobooks at you. Toothbrushes now too. That's a new one. You guys are used to that, and we don't really want to do that ever if we can avoid it. So, thank you for listening. Please do what you can to support us. Big stuff right now is just letting us know what you like or dislike about the show. Leaving us a review on iTunes is great. Emailing us directly is also great. On Twitter, EOTBpod. Email is eotbpodcast@gmail.com. Our website, EOTBpodcast. There's not much to do there except listen to it, but if you want to check it out, that's cool. Although the show notes will have images and maps and things that are going on in the game as well, so that you can kind of follow along. I'm going to put all the character tokens that we end up using in the future as well. Wanted to take a moment to discuss the poor combat situation we've got going on. We attempted to do Theater of the Mind to begin with, just to avoid using Roll20 because I wasn't a fan of it when we started. I'm much more of a fan of it now that I've actually spent some time with it and learned how to use it properly. So we started, again, Theater of the Mind, and it did not work out well. As you hear, everyone is a little bit confused of where they are, where the map is, what's going on. And with such a map-heavy campaign, I decided that I would have to learn a new tool and make it work better than just trying to describe it to them because it was not functional. So you hear that moving forward, that we did get some maps and we get a little bit more streamlined at it. We still fuck around a lot, but we're having a lot of fun. So thanks again for joining us, and I will talk to you next time. And it is now Baynard's turn again.
So there's only the one guy that we can see, sorry?
You can see one person at the logs, and he is about 200 feet from you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just the one guy, 200 feet. I'm going to just wing another arrow at him. I don't know what else to do here.
Okay. Still -6.
14, I believe. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, you hit him.
Yes.
Yeah. Good shot.
5 damage.
Okay. Yeah, arrow flies through the air and hits a man that clearly thought he was hiding. Yeah.
His whole ass is sticking out.
Yeah, he takes an arrow to the ass.
Nice.
It is that bandit's turn. He follows the logs down the hill. They are rolling towards you, Pylon. And while they're rolling, he fires at you.
Now, sorry, I just want to clarify something, because my main confusion this entire round is how I thought it was much closer to where the logs were starting from. I don't know how it's been almost a full round and they haven't got to me yet.
Because it's all happening at the same time, right?
Yeah, but I'm having trouble picturing this.
Yeah, you're about 60 feet from these logs where they started. So as they get to speed. Yeah, as your turn comes, you're going to be getting ready to deal with that.
Cool. Okay. I thought it would be like an immediate attack.
No.
Okay.
He fires at you.
Cool.
And misses.
What did he fire?
Longbow.
Well running,
yeah.
Okay, so he took a negative to that, I assume then. Cool.
And then a woman crashes through the trees beside the tower and yells, "Who the fuck are you? And why are you here?" And she fires at you.
You're going to say right beside me. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't see you, though.
Ooh. this is going to be real bad for you.
Oh, critical, huh?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
First player death.
Before she murders me, I go, Roxanne, and here I am with my faint light on. Go. Do the damage. Do the thing.
Yeah, I'm finding it. So here's the deal with what I was going to do with criticals, but unfortunately the enemies got the first one. Criticals, I intend to be your first dice is full damage.
Okay.
So no matter what, you're doing full damage.
Hot damn.
And then the next roll determines whether you get to roll another dice.
Oh.
So, like, you confirm your critical.
Then you get the
But-
bonus dice.
To determine.
Sorry,
Christ
I don't
almighty.
understand that at all. How is that different?
So, okay, if you roll a natural 20, whatever your damage die is, you get that full damage. You roll another 20, like another
Yeah.
die 20. If it's high enough or you determines that it's confirmed, you get
Yeah.
to roll another die of the same damage.
Yeah, you get to
Add to
roll
first.
your other damage. So this way you're guaranteed to do minimum your full damage for your normal attack. And then critical is additional damage.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was hearing that it's like you just do your rolls out of order. My mistake.
No. And so that's to prevent you doing a critical and rolling two. Because how is that a critical?
Yeah.
Right? I think that's fair and reasonable.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're taking 2 natural 20s to the face.
No.
So-
Show me those rolls. Screenshot that.
Nope.
You
No,
bastard.
I will after. Happily. I just need to figure out how much damage that is.
I just need to figure out how to fake these rolls.
Is it more than 8? Otherwise, I think he's...
I've got more than 8 health.
You have more than 8 health?
Yeah. I got 9.
Oh, I was going to say, I have...
What's my AC? Where's that even at?
Whew.
Hit points. I've like 14. Did I do something wrong?
No, you're not a squishy.
No, you're a dwarf.
Fuck yeah, dwarfs.
Pylon, you
God.
take 10 damage.
Ooh.
Right after you said 9, that is suspicious.
Yeah.
It is suspicious.
The thing is, like, he wouldn't be dying if you just be unconscious. Like, there's no way that she'd auto kill him.
Well, he's gonna get run over by a log in a minute.
My whole thing needed a minute.
You did run into the open. This is what you get for.
Yep. This is what you get for making yourself
Well,
a target.
In my defense, I had a very, very bad grasp of what the space looked like.
That's fair.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I thought the logs were leading into the camp, not at the edge of the camp.
That's okay. So you take your 10.
Yes, so I am unconscious.
That's unconscious. You have 3 turns, I believe, of death saving throws.
Yes, but paint me a picture. Where did she hit me? What's she shooting me with?
You get hit with 2 daggers.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh, bitch.
Yep. She pins you to the table behind the fire. 1 dagger through your left shoulder, 1 dagger through your right knee.
Wait, he made it into the camp?
Yeah, he's in the center of the camp.
But does that push me out of the way of the logs?
Oh.
Well, you're up on a table. You might make it.
Maybe. We'll find out in literally right now.
All right.
So, she is pretty jovial about killing you. She's pretty happy about that. And then the logs come crashing by her and hit a table in front of the fire and stops the rolling towards you at the other end of the fire.
Sprays sparks, heralding my return to the land of the living. It's my turn now.
And now it is Pig's turn.
How do I roll a death save? Is it just a d20?
DC 10 Constitution check.
Okay, so I get my +1 for Constitution.
-1 for every negative hit point total.
All right, so I get my flat D. Cool. To be fair, it's through my whole goddamn knee. That's understandable. That's a 9
That is a 9. What is your constitution?
+1.
So you are at 8. That does not pass. You have 2 more turns. This is going to suck if you die immediately.
That'd be funny.
Okay, we are back at the top of the order with Ball.
Well, shit.
Killer ball.
Well, yeah, I can see that. She threw daggers from 60 feet and killed the motherfucker.
Yep, she's definitely visible.
I am still glowing.
You are.
Yeah.
So she's in front of the tower, so she's within 120 feet out in the open?
Yep. Yeah, just on the edge of that.
Oh boy.
22 to hit.
Oh boy.
Ooh, let me double check.
Honestly, all I can see is Michael Bolton from Jack Sparrow.
Oh, if that doesn't hit, I'm just running away. Fuck that.
You hit.
13 damage.
Oh my fucking god. Another 13? Christ.
Oh.
All right, she takes a bolt to the stomach.
She's still up?
She's standing.
Fuck.
Then move action to reload and a free action to roll my eyes at dead McPylon.
Yeah, don't stabilize me or anything.
I can't even. It would take me 3 turns to get to you.
Oh, right. You only have the capacity to fire a gun.
I'm pretty sure I'm the closest one to you.
You're hiding in Selfless. Maybe Bayonar can make a friend today.
I'm a cleric, guys. Just wait till the cleric's turn.
Yeah, it is Marcus's turn.
How close am I to Roxanne?
You are 5 feet away.
Does she see me?
No, she did not see you the last turn.
I would like to shank this bitch.
You are welcome to do so.
Excellent. Alright, if I've done this right, this is that.
That's to hit.
That's to hit.
So that is your base attack bonus and stealth bonus?
I get a stealth bonus to hit.
Hang on, what is your
Sneak
sneak
attack?
attack?
Is
say?
damage. It's just
Okay.
an added addition to my damage if they are denied their dex.
Are you counter as flat-footed against his attack? Like you can. That's on your side, Connor.
Is she surprised? Does she know I'm there?
Oh, no. But you hit her regardless. I was just curious.
Okay. Alright. So the damage is... So my sneak attack damage is shit. I do 6 damage to her.
You came up behind her, right?
Correct. Is that an auto crit?
No. I'm just to paint the picture. You come up behind Roxanne, who was not expecting you at all.
What's up?
And you have 1 dagger?
I have an offhand dagger, so if you will allow me, I will use my bonus action.
No, you can only do 1 attack if you move.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me where you stab her.
Well, if I'm coming up from behind her, I would like to aim straight up into the bottom of her mouth. I'm going straight for the brain. Fuck that shit.
From behind.
From behind.
Ooh, all right. That's pretty vicious.
Yeah.
You get up behind this woman, you get an arm around her without her noticing and put a knife through her chin.
Goddamn, fool.
What's up, bitch?
And a lot of blood just comes spurting out of her mouth.
We are evil men.
Yeah.
What do you mean, we, white man?
She killed a boy.
Well, I have a question. Because I have 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that just automatically doesn't do anything? But then what's the point of having 2 daggers?
You have to do a full round of attack to be able to use multiple attacks. So because you had to move up to her a little bit, you can only do 1 attack.
Oh, this is different than D&D then. Okay.
Exactly.
If she had survived that attack, next turn you'd get multiple attacks against.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's the thing that's confusing me.
In the future, you'll be able to take feats that let you take multiple attack actions.
It's a stepping stone.
Yeah, you got to remember, like, you are essentially just slightly above a peasant. You are first level. You are a bitch.
You're right.
And this is the math version of the game, not the fun version. Don't try to have fun.
I'm probably going to die.
Well, she's dead.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Is she?
Yeah, she's real dead.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
fucking
dead.
fantastic.
Right through the chin. So much blood.
I like it.
And now you are queen of the bandits.
Listen, you're just a dead body on the ground right now.
Baynard's turn.
Okay, I run up, so I'm within 30 feet of Pylon.
Mhm.
And I grab that new pendant of mine that's around the neck, with a stag pendant. And I channel the positive energy of Rastal. And I heal him for 2 points damage.
How is
I
that?
rolled awful.
Okay, so I'm at 1.
You're 1. You are stabilized.
Ooh, but I'm about to wake up to something very unpleasant.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you were going towards the light that you cast on yourself, and you come to with just excruciating pain. Tendons are cut. Your rotator cuff is more or less gone. And you have 1 health. You are on death's door still.
Wonderful.
And it is now... Oh, Pylon's turn. Oh, no, it's the bandit's turn. The bandit turns tail and runs. Just sprints away.
Are you saying combat is over? How far away is this bandit?
He was at the edge of your sort of visible range there, and now he is dashed off into the trees.
Okay.
Wouldn't he have to cross the river?
No, south. He's gone south.
At any point was he within 30 feet of me? Would I have been able to take a shot with my hand crossbow?
No, because I don't believe he would have provoked an attack of opportunity. He was too far away.
Well, you said combat was ending, so I assumed initiative order was done?
Well, no, it was the bandit's turn.
Gotcha.
So, like, you would have been coming up shortly, but...
Okay, just curious.
It was his turn. He sprints away, and we're going to call combat there. You can choose to chase this guy. You can do whatever you like.
I loot the body.
I'm not dead.
Not your body.
Well, that's the end of combat. Are we dead, or have we lost initiative order then?
Yeah, there's no need for initiative now. You guys can talk freely.
Well, we should probably heal this guy up a little bit so he's not bleeding on this nice new table of ours. Wait, hold on. Can we roll perception? We killed one ran, one girl. There should be one more here, and then 4 more in the perimeter. We're missing a guard.
Yeah, you can roll perception.
Before we do anything crazy, just stop for a second.
Perception's not crazy.
I perceived a bunch of daggers in me.
Okay, I'm gonna heal Pi for 6 more points.
I loot the body. Do I add anything to my check, or is it just a die 20?
Whatever your perception bonus is, it should be on your sheet.
Hot damn. Okay. Well, I'm just, like I said, I'm looting the body. I don't give a fuck about perception. What do I find on her?
We'll get there.
Priorities.
Is your perception for looting the body?
That's what I was asking, yes. So is that wrong, though?
No, that's fine. That's cool. Does anyone else want to percept your immediate dangerous
I would
surroundings?
shout very loudly, we're missing 1 of 4. Well, moderately loudly.
My perception is 20.
Okay. It sure seems like this clearing is clear. That one guy got away.
While everyone's like darting their eyes around, I think as soon as I'm back on my feet, and like cognizant again, I think I'd like sit my ass down on the table, reach into one of my like pouches and pull out like a small, like a little notebook, like a leaf bound notebook, and I'm writing.
Cool. Thank you for that character development moment.
I figured I'd fill the Taylor silence.
I'm gonna walk up behind him and pull like a little sack of like jerky out and start chewing on like a piece of jerky like really loudly. So, Pi, what you writing there?
As you come up there, the last little couple scribbles.
Sorry, the feast stop. What are you writing there?
Right as you start asking that, he's gonna like put his finger kind of near where the wound was on his knee, get a couple like his index finger, his middle finger, just like a little bit of blood, push a little bit into the page and shut it. And I'll look right up at Banner and be like, writing a song.
Well, I hope you live long enough to sing it. I hope I don't have to patch you up again like that again. You gotta be more careful, buddy.
Shots fired.
Where's the fun in that?
Okay, so yeah, clearing is clear. Taylor has percepted this body.
I'm super cagey. I'm gonna run up to the guard tower and maintain watch while these guys loot the corpses.
Okay. As you go by the guard tower, you see that there are tents underneath this tower, sort of under the platform there.
I'll start checking out the tents.
Okay.
I want to climb up the guard tower with Bale.
Okay.
Because I think I get up there with him and see, because I saw the fucking bolt go through the dude. I've got questions about it.
Let's keep a half eye on Marcus. That guy's acting real cagey, and I want to make sure he doesn't get my part of the loot.
Okay. Can you do a perception check, Ball, for KG?
Sure can.
Do I get to do a stealth check?
Yep.
Or would this be like more of a sleight of hand?
It'll be a sleight of hand, yeah.
I don't think I have to roll. Let me just do it.
You do. If you hit a 1, you're fucked.
You're right.
Cash money.
You're right. Come at me.
So Liam bleeds into my eyes, and I see nothing.
All right.
The way I picture that is you're trying to like look at him, and I climb up the ladder, and I go, "What the fuck is that thing?" Like for the first time, really noticing your crossbow.
Okay, so Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
On Roxanne, there is a potion of Cure Light Wounds, some studded leather armor, 2 masterwork hand axes, and 85 GP.
Nice.
Yep, that's all yours.
Fucking bomb.
2 hand axes. Oh, you're a 2-handed fighter. Oh my god, it's like it was meant to be.
I'm not a fighter.
I want to put it out there that I still have her daggers.
You have 2 of her daggers, yes?
Yes. And I just want to ask about them because they were long enough to pin me to the table through flesh and bone. So they're like kukris, probably.
Yeah, but you're like a skinny humanoid. You're fine.
Yeah, you're like a little elf.
Yeah,
right?
but
you got frail bird bones.
I'm half human.
Yeah, I know.
I think I'm probably like 130 pounds. Like I'm not deathly.
You're half human, but like to us, you're an elf.
And more importantly, a freaky elf. And Baynard, can I get a perception check on the tents since you're checking them out?
4. Yeah.
I'm going to give you a 10
Yeah.
because you're taking time on it.
They're 10.
They're tents. Yes, they're tents. There's no one there. You see some upturned earth around the edge of one of the tents.
Okay, cool.
What do you do?
I'll dig that up for sure.
Cool. All right. There is 93 gold, a pair of silver earrings worth 150 gold, a music box worth of 90 gold, and off to the edge of the tented area, there are 3 crates of furs and hides that are worth 50 gold per crate, so 150 gold, and a polished wooden case of green herbal liquor. There's 8 bottles of the liquor left, and they're each worth 20 GP.
Baynard dug this out with his bare hands.
The stuff that was under the ground was the small stuff. The crates were off to the side.
Oh, okay.
They were just like shipping crates. Those weren't buried.
What about the other dead body? Who's searching that? Anyone?
I will move over to that, and I will...
I legitimately want to take him in and ask Valmir about the crossbow.
Sure.
Because, like, I've only seen the one that Marcus has, the little ones. How does that not send you flying when you shoot it?
Well, I'm dense, low center of gravity.
Do all dwarves have...
You look, bird bones. You put your shoulder into it. It's easy.
Could you teach me how to shoot it?
Bird bones, not a chance. You'd fly out for sure. You just stay within 240 feet of me, you'll be all right.
Let him do it.
Do you have a rope or a lead I can use to gauge that?
Well, I found as long as you don't light yourself up like a candle, you do better. What's up with the candle thing? I'd like to ask about the candle plan.
Before we go there, Pylon has just asked you to leash him up like a strong daddy.
No.
Yeah.
I said if he had a way to gauge how far 240 feet is.
Yeah, like a leash.
I said a lead.
Same thing, buddy.
That's the same thing.
Yeah. This is what farmers call leashes.
What are the laws in this kingdom? I don't feel comfortable going down this road without a lawyer.
It's not in the advanced combat guide?
I'm looking for the book now. I don't see it. I mean, can he roll? We obviously can roll to seduce, right? That's got to be one of these.
I'm just trying to talk you into letting me use the crossbow, and I'm like,
At the very least, a sense motive.
boy.
I don't know about this.
You want a sense motive my asking about the crossbow, or am I telling you to tell me how far 240 feet is.
I really just want this to not be what we're doing right now. Someone should be watching Marcus. He's obviously up to something.
Man, why are you so distrustful?
You just stole like 90 gold.
You don't know that.
That's fair.
While I haven't seen anything, I'm very suspicious that you've tried to kill everybody I'm not currently looking at.
That's not true.
It's going to be pretty obvious, Marcus, when they show up to check her body and there's nothing left.
No, I am going to come over with the hand axes and the studded leather armor. Like, would this be handy for anyone? As well as 25 gold.
Ooh, smart.
I do actually shout that over the top of the guard tower. Have we found anything? To Baymir and to Marcus.
I will respond with the aforementioned items.
So what items did you say you found, Marcus?
I found some studded leather armor, correct? She said, and I don't know their masterwork hand axes, but 2 hand axes and 25 gold.
Ooh, good call remembering 25.
Okay, I announced like everything I found, everything down to the penny that was there.
Sure. I will lead you guys a little bit since it was 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
Does anyone remember a particularly special item from Oleg's that you might have been looking for?
It was his wife's wedding band, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. God damn it. I even wrote that down.
Yes.
Yes.
You will note that that is not among the things you've found.
It's on the runner.
I asked Marcus if he found any stag head memorabilia. Like, we found the 70,000 gold piece stag head on her husband. Boy toy, whatever. Does she have any medallion like that or anything that would lead us to believe that she's the scary woman we've been so scared about?
I would like to point out that she did a very scary thing as soon as she got here.
Whatever, bird bones.
Yeah, so 2 things first. It wasn't actually 70,000 gold. I was making a joke.
Said 70,000. I wrote it down. I thought that was very high.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, this small, tiny, non-magical trinket is worth 70,000 gold.
Intrinsic value.
Oh, Christ. No, you killed her way too quickly. That's part of the thing, right? There's nothing for you to determine if this is actually Roxanne, aside from the fact that I've told you, and that she is very clearly the bandit leader. Everyone ran away when she died. And by everyone, I mean that one dude.
By the way, I think we should chase him down.
I mean, I don't want to shoot him in the back.
Oh, he is like...
We could
he's
track
going.
him. Anyone a good tracker?
He's gone. We'll catch him on the next one. I mean, do what you want.
I've got...
We got shit to do here, boys. You were almost dead.
Survival.
You got nothing to say.
I'm fine now.
So shall we share our spoils?
I'm keeping the daggers. I think they'd be... If you
I
want
didn't
to
tell
hit
you
me
about
with the
daggers.
stats. No, I have the
And the
daggers,
daggers
pulled
in
out
your
of my body. Yeah. I'm like Baraka now.
Yeah, I'm being quite open with the stash that I found in the pit.
Yeah, we'll have to go to town and sell most of this crap, but the 93 gold we can split up, and the rest of it we can sell. We can drink the liquor and share it with Oleg and our new henchman.
Yeah, I think we should definitely do that. Like this is a time to celebrate. We need to find that ring for him. Like that's why I think we should try to track this guy down if we can. You know what? And maybe it ended up with the Stag Lord. Maybe it was one of their payments to him. I don't know, guys.
I'll share from the tower. Is there? Well, sorry. I guess I'll look. I'm doing I can't see anything, boys, these days. But is there any tent that looks important? It looks like her tent. Are there any scrolls or parchments or orders or anything of?
Oh, a manifest.
That's the word we're looking for.
Nope. No manifests.
Oh,
Nothing.
This is a pretty slapped together operation.
yeah. They can't count, Eric.
So like nothing, no evidence or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I would think maybe we should chase this guy because he's going to come back with an army to Oleg's trading post, and I like Oleg. He's my friend now.
He doesn't know we came back from Oleg's.
You're right.
We're just other people that came in murdering them. Well,
The thing is, if we go back to Oleg's, the guards should be there by then.
Yep.
And we'll have a fort to help protect us. So
that, or we just try and follow this guy and just see where he runs to. Not like chasing him, but like just tracking.
Speaking as a dwarf, I'm not chasing anybody.
No, I don't mean like running him down. I mean just literally tracking him and finding where he goes. Because we don't know where this fort is. We just know that there is a fort.
What if we set up camp nearby or went back to camp and gave this space a day or two of breathing and checked in, see if any of the other Outriders came back? Try this again.
At least 4 people should come back at varying times. 5, really.
Yeah, so in that case, I think we need to try to make it look like there wasn't a ton of bloodshed here.
We'll clean up.
Good luck. There are guts all over the top of that tower.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a lot of work.
Cleaning montage.
Guys, people are collecting taxes and coming here. We lay an ambush. Those are now the king's taxes.
Does the dwarf not speak common? I just said this.
I don't know. I think Marcus is on board with this plan. He would want to collect taxes.
I'm all about collecting taxes for the king.
I'm also on board with my plan.
Because I had a goddamn good plan. Let's just wait here.
I agree with Balmir here. I think this is a great plan.
They're going to come to us. At least 3 groups of people, or possibly 2, are going to come here, bringing us money.
I'm going to reach over to what Eric's got or what Baynard's got and grab one of the green bottles of liquor and plop back down.
Pylon, do you wear armor?
I'm wearing it looks like leather and it's got like leaf-ish accoutrement.
Looks like leather?
Would this maybe be a better fit for you?
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Let's make that what I have and I'll keep my little...
Yeah. Okay, so you guys want to camp here and ambush people as they come in?
Yep. I think that's our plan.
I'm not opposed to that.
Close enough that we can see it, but not like dead center. That'd be stupid.
Why would that be stupid?
Waiting in the middle of camp.
Not in the middle of camp. There's tents here.
Yeah. We're camping.
They're not going straight up the tower. The tower, not concerned about cleaning up. The bodies on the ground, yes.
Someone should be in the tower at all times.
I think the one with the gun should be in the tower.
I think the fucking sniper god should be up in the tower, yes.
Call shot soul.
I will need a short rest eventually.
For now, I think that's a good spot when you're awake.
Is the fucking crossbow a spell? Like, what is that?
Don't you worry about what it is.
If we're sitting and waiting and I've grabbed this bottle of booze, I'm going to keep asking about the crossbow. Does it have a name?
Bessie.
I wish I had thought of one. I'll come back to that.
Really quick, tell me what you are all doing 2 hours after you decide to stay at camp.
I am trying and failing to bond or whatever.
I'm going to be in the tower, slightly annoyed, but in the tower.
I'm going to drag the body of the lady off into the woods and hide her in a bush.
We'll hide the guy with her, too.
Weird. I don't like that. I don't care for that.
We're trying to... Yes, because a body in the middle of the ground is really going to not throw off a guy coming back to camp.
Just sit there. I'm suspicious of you. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying I am internally suspicious of you dragging a woman into the woods. That's where I'm at.
Fine. You know what? Because I'm a flimsy man, I will ask the dwarf to help me move the bodies out of sight.
I'm in the tower.
He is on watch, bud.
You drag your own women into the woods. I got nothing to do with this.
Bernard, could you help me move the bodies?
Yeah, I'll help for sure.
Thank you.
And then I'll take.
Okay.
I'll be like under the tower with my bow ready.
Balmir,
Yes, Balmir.
perception.
Oh, God. For God's sakes.
I'm also in the tower. Should I do?
You also do.
My perception is plus like a dozen, though. One sec. It's plus 7. I get 19.
By your powers combined, you hear a horse coming in from the south.
Pylon, what do your elf eyes see?
Oh, thank you, Eric. Sorry, so I see the horse. What do I see about it?
No, you hear a horse.
I hear a horse coming this way. I yell down to Baynard. I'm like, stop chewing so loud. I think I hear a horse. I perk my ear up again.
I'm going to go hide.
Yeah, you hear a horse.
I do, in fact, hear a horse.
I'll keep my eyes peeled to the south. Obviously, I don't see him yet. Or her.
Baynard, you're in a tent?
I'm not in the, like, I'll be like underneath the watchtower standing. Like
By the tents? Okay. Marcus, you're in a tent?
I'm going to hide in a tent. Yes.
Okay.
I'll load a shot and ready a weapon.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Balmir, you see a horse break through a clearing to the south. He is about 200 feet away, and he is coming in hot.
So, if he looks threatening, then obviously I'll take a shot at him.
Oh, wait.
Sure.
Eric.
Give me a roll.
Coming up. Oh, God sakes.
That hits.
Oh, I'm going to feel bad if he was just a courier.
This poor bastard is gonna die.
Should have asked more questions.
You should have asked any question.
Well, we're pretty awful.
He said coming in hot. I took that, he was coming in fast, not coming in angrily. Oh, for God's sakes.
Are we the bad guys?
What are your rolls? Holy fuck!
So, perception is terrible, but hitting.
You get a +4?
Dexterity, man. That's why I'm dumb, so I shoot at everything, but I shoot well.
Tell me what you were aiming at.
Center mass. Aiming at the blob. So,
Of the dude? Or the horse?
take him as a silhouette. I was aiming for the center of it. So if the horse is, black and white, the horse is 60% of him. That was the 60% to hit the horse probably in the head. But if I take a pick. Center of mass.
So you catch this horse right in the chest, right above its
Oh, now I feel super bad.
left leg there, and it goes down real hard, screaming the whole way. Guy falls off, rolls a bunch, and roll for it. I guess we'll use the same initiative.
I hear a horse screaming.
I take a free action to feel a little bit bad.
He gave you every opportunity to not hit the horse.
That wouldn't be right.
The horse wasn't going to do combat with us.
That's how you play.
Yeah, no, he's got a point. It is now Marcus's turn.
Well, the guy's like 200 feet away from me. I don't give a fuck what he does.
He's come in. He's about 120 feet now. He was moving.
Ask him a question first, for God's sakes.
Listen, I don't want to get in the way of your fucking god cannon, okay?
This man has to believe that he was just struck by lightning because there was nothing within range that could have shot his horse like that.
Yeah, these people are not used to these kind of weapons.
No, I'm just gonna stay in the tent and just be like, holy fuck.
Okay, do you want to ready an action, or do you just want to move?
I'll ready a hand crossbow, but I don't think I'm gonna have to use it.
Okay. So when you're ready in action, you have to tell me what you're waiting for.
I will... Triggering my action will be him coming into range in a threatening manner.
But you're in a tent.
I assume I'm posted by the door and looking out.
Okay, that works. Baynard.
I'm going to yell up to Ball and just say, are we trying to kill this guy?
It's going to take him a while to run. We should ask him a question. I've neutralized the threat for now. I'm going to say that real confidently, but I'm going to feel bad inside.
So I'm going to fire an arrow at the guy.
Yep. What's your roll?
I rolled 15.
You hit him.
5 damage.
Yeah, he takes an arrow to the arm. He's very upset, as is his screaming, dying horse.
I'll yell out also that you should surrender. And I'm done with it.
And we are on to his turn, where he screams, "What in the good God fuck?"
Yes?
And says, "Please do not shoot me anymore. Dear God, please."
It's me, Johnhand.
Okay.
He surrenders. He surrenders immediately.
Okay.
Now it's my turn.
You crazy motherfuckers.
Okay. I'll approach him with my club out and just tell him to get on the ground.
I will go put down the horse. Don't leave an animal like that in pain.
Okay. So, Marcus, by the time you get to the horse, it's bled out. It's already dead. It screamed the whole time.
Oh, I feel like shit. I didn't even do it, and I feel like shit.
The whole time.
And I'm the bad guy, Kimble?
I got nothing.
You monster.
I'm going to start patching this guy's arm up and start treating his wound, and I'm going to ask him like who he is.
I'm going to start field stripping the horse for jerky, I guess. Like,
Jesus Christ.
it's not going to go to waste.
I'm gonna smack the back of your head. You do not disrespect this animal that way.
No, he's a trapper. That's a reasonable thing to do.
Use the whole buffalo, man. For God's sakes, let's do something.
All right, sure.
Okay, I gotta name this guy now.
While he thinks of a name, I'm just going to address everyone. If we're going to be making plans and just ignoring them, I'd like some, just a little bit of heads up in the future. I didn't even have my bow out.
We were making an ambush. I ambushed him. This was the
from
plan.
200 feet out.
It's not my fault.
What the?
I could hear and not see him, and you shot him.
Which, don't get me wrong, that's fucking impressive.
No, I'll take this creative criticism. I will wait till we see who we're shooting at until I shoot. I see the error of my ways.
I am still incredibly hard for this goddamn crossbow, but I am frustrated by your...
I think that them being a little closer so that we can all effectively pounce on him would also be a good thing.
I mean, if it was necessary, yeah. I'm just scared for when the overcorrection comes, I'm going to get wiped off the face of the earth.
Yeah, at level 4, you become useless.
Wow, yeah. So this is, he answers his name is Harvid.
Like the college?
Close.
Harvid, I'm sorry that we had to do this to you. So I assume you work for Roxanne?
I do work for Roxanne, present tense.
Oh.
Can I describe what Roxanne looks like? And the woman we killed, can I describe her and ask if that was Roxanne?
Sure.
It is? I described the woman. I'm describing the woman to him.
You do the thing. Gotcha. Sorry, I thought you were about to tell me what this woman looked like. I'm like, all right, go for it.
I do not know what this woman looks like.
You got the closest look at her
You saw her.
from behind.
Did you ever tell me what she looked like?
You get to tell her.
Dragged her around.
No, you get to choose.
Looks like.
Yeah.
You're practically our next of kin at this point.
You guys are sons of bitches.
So it's fine. You describe Roxanne to Harvid, and he says, yes, and you are?
I'm just going to kind of kneel down. Is this guy on the ground or is he standing?
I hope you guys have tied him up by this point.
I am very sorry I murdered your horse. That was a overreaction on my part. Not the king's way.
It's okay. Harvid doesn't like animals, so he's not super upset about it.
Oh, now I'm mad at Harvid.
You didn't have a name for him a minute ago. Now he's got thoughts and dreams.
I don't like Harvid. I'm less worried about him.
Anyways, I would like to, describe her.
Yep, definitely Roxanne.
And then I'll just kind of lean down in front of him and be like, yeah, I'm the guy that killed her.
Well, that's good to know.
Marcus, I look up from the fucking horse. We've talked about your intrapersonal skills.
I'm not even going to look at him. And I'm just going to hold up one fucking finger and say, listen, body on the ground. Go back to your horse. Anyways, I'm going to keep looking at our prisoner, Harvid, and be like, so, do you know the Stag King?
I have a Stag Lord. I could not tell you much about a Stag King.
Listen, no one likes a smartass, okay, Harvid?
Yeah, I know. All bandits are smartasses.
Smartasses start losing fingers.
You know what's concerning? All bandits sound like my brother, Connor.
It's interesting, isn't it?
We should search him for parchments or medallions or anything of intellectual or monetary value.
Questioning the motherfucker right now. Holy shit.
Yeah, you've already convinced one bandit to join you.
I don't give a fuck about him joining us. I'm just questioning him.
All right, question away.
Where is the Stag Lord?
He's got the questions, I'm searching, and Liam's going to recruit him for our subway at Oleg's Outpost.
Once I'm fully covered in horse blood, just...
Where is the Stag Lord's fort?
So it is south along the Thorn River, on the north shore of the Tuskwater Lake.
Obviously.
This whole time, I'm just sharpening a dagger. Just nonchalantly.
Yeah, I assume you're trying to... Can you give me an intimidate roll?
Have we seen Marcus actually land a hit aside from the Roxanne murder? Because I don't think we all maybe saw that. And so this seems like some posturing.
I also killed a guy back in the Oleg's place.
We also whiffed in the darkness.
Oh, that's not a good intimidation.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Can I assist him at all with that? Diplomacy?
Yeah.
Can I good cop in on this?
Sure. We'll use Taylor's questioning, but you can be the balance.
Okay. My 18 plus
Okay. Yay.
7, 25. I guess I'll chime in and be like, oh, what's something good? He pretty much did what I'm doing to the horse to Roxanne, and then just leaned back into it.
Yeah, so what was his name? Harvid was absolutely not intimidated by you until Pylon points out that you tried to skin Roxanne. Now he's a little creeped out. So,
Yes.
how many men does he have? Let's see. I don't think they give you that information yet. What he will tell you, he'll tell you anything you want to know about the Stag Lord himself, but that's pretty much it.
Sure.
Why does he call himself the Stag Lord?
It's that god-awful helmet he's got on. He wears the skull of a stag. Calls himself the Stag Lord.
What's he fight with?
What does he fight with? Oh, he's a Deadeye with the bow. Very good shot. Very, very, very strong man.
What is his effective range? Because is it less than 240 feet?
Does he worship Erastil?
This man worships alcohol. And he doesn't have any god. In fact, I see you guys drinking his stock at the moment.
I mean, yeah, there's bottles.
That's really creepy that you're drinking while you're elbow deep in blood in a horse. That's actually...
I am buzzed, though, as I do it.
It's just, it creeps me out because, like, the bow is Erastil's. Like, Erastil's a good god. He's the god that I follow. The bow is his weapon, and a stag is one of his symbols. So, like, this is kind of freaking Baynard out a bit.
He also doesn't have a face.
Sorry, what now?
What?
Well, that's creepy as shit.
Stag Lord, he's always wearing his helmet. He doesn't have a face.
Okay, so you don't know what he looks like. Is he human? Like,
He's a strong, big man.
Money says half work.
I want to do I guess would it be sense motive or like a knowledge bardic to like see if he means like literally doesn't have a face and is trying to like play it off? Because to me that sounds like a creature.
No, he's a dude. He's just a guy without a face.
Okay.
Well, Marcus, you better hope he's not a half orc or it's fucking on. That's like my whole thing.
Half on.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and just move around behind this guy now. Does anyone else have any questions for him?
I still want to search him for, obviously I rolled a 10, so I'm not doing well, but search him for anything of monetary or intellectual value. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll get to that part.
why was he running in here so quickly?
Yeah, why were you in such
I
a hurry?
had to pee. And I was close enough to the camp that I wanted to unload my very dead horse and then take a rest. Again, I don't care for the horse. It got me here as fast as possible.
What a dick.
You are aware of all of the piss bush for miles.
Yeah, but then I have to tie up the horse and untie the horse.
I sense motive. I don't believe that he had to pee. I sensed very well.
Yeah, he had to pee.
Did he piss himself when the horse got shot?
He absolutely pissed himself when the horse got shot.
Hold on, you gotta roll a sense P.
Yeah, I just put my finger on his leg and like, ugh. Oh, he passed himself.
So I'm going to give you some more about the Stag Lord because you have found out that I pissed myself and I'm now very embarrassed. We have a very hard time keeping track of who actually works for the Stag Lord. There are so many cells and then people that claim to work for him and might not necessarily work for him. We have a secret code that we use to get into his fort, to deliver goods and get stuff.
Is it a handshake?
It's a passphrase.
That's not as fun, is it?
Which would be...
The current phrase is, by the bloody bones of St. Gilmorg, who wants to know?
And how often do passwords rotate?
I do not know. Roxanne knew.
Did she have any of it written under her skin there?
No.
Well, then we're out of luck.
Yeah, it's not nuclear codes. They're not in her chest.
Is this a relatively new password?
It's new enough. I don't know from a DM perspective. It depends on how long you guys take to do other things.
Okay, but in-game currently, it's a new password.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything to ask this gentleman?
Are you looking for employment?
I'm not confident we can deliver on the first promise I made. I'm saving that for people who aren't soaked in their own piss.
That is very rude, sir. I surrendered in good faith after you murdered my horse and shot me in the leg.
I have done nothing. I have walked over here.
You work as a group, very clearly.
Not very well.
I want to take this guy back to Oleg's. He's going to get...
What makes you better than me?
This writ. Pylon, show him the writ.
My dry pants.
Absolutely nothing, and I coup de grace him through the back of the head.
What?
What?
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, Marcus, we talk him up and then we drag him back and we show him the writ.
Nope. I'm tired of your...
So Harvid Warrock is dead. I'm glad I wrote out his backstory there.
I'm glad you spent all that time.
I am... Marcus, this is ridiculous. You can't just...
I'm a little taken aback by it as well.
I have my club in my hand. You can't just murder people. This is not acceptable.
Hold on.
You bringing up the writ?
Marcus pulls out the writ.
I am.
He's reading it to us.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yep.
He can read.
The carrier of this charter should also strive against banditry and other unlawful behavior to be encountered. Now, would you consider what he did unlawful?
He didn't do anything. We just murdered his horse. He surrendered.
The group he was associated with, bandits? Yes or no?
We don't even know yet.
Bandits?
But-
yes or
Yes.
You don't just murder people. This is not acceptable. We could have taken him back to the authorities.
The punishment for unrepentant banditry remains as always execution by sword or rope. As written in the writ.
God damn it, does it actually say that? Oh, let me find my writ.
Yep.
It does.
God damn it. Well, then I'm fine with it, I guess.
I'm trying to ask if, because I'm like not from one of the bigger cities. Trying to ask about like how like the rights of surrender and stuff work and where you guys are from.
Yeah, if you unceremoniously murder a person in my captive care again, I will kill you.
Understood.
You got your one.
Yep.
Everybody gets one, or is that the one for the whole group?
Baynard.
Let it be known, any of you murder somebody, and I will put you down.
What are the laws on surrendered capture?
You are no better than the bandits in that case. He had surrendered. We should have taken him back to Oleg's for trial and a fair shake.
Where he would have been strung up and killed. I'm saving us a whole lot of time.
You murdered him.
In your eyes, yes.
In everyone's eyes. We all saw.
We are all a little taken aback by this, Marcus.
I kick dirt at Marcus. I walk away to my horse.
That's fine.
Your horse is very far away, remember?
I don't care. I'm walking my horse.
Okay.
I just need to cool off.
Are we abandoning the ambush plan then?
I'm heading back to Oleg's.
Yeah, I think with that, I'd kind of get up and like gather the stuff I'd been doing and follow Baynard. You coming, you two?